Hi, everybody. It's Patsy here, and I'm going to be doing the reading for the sign of Leo female, and that's your love bite, right? So I know it's not the middle of May, but this reading is going to go from this time until mid-June or the end of June, let's say, just because things just got away from us, right? So thank you all for your patience. You all on my last video, and I was led to do one separately for the Leo male. So it's up, it's posted, and you can take a look at that. But let's get started with your love bite, okay? So I did get two cards already from the Goddesses and Sirens book and that deck, sorry, and that's by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Minton. So those are the significators for you today. Okay? Hope everyone has a great holiday weekend. And thank you for liking and sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification button. If you're interested in a reading with me, you can send an email to pptarot7, pbtarot7@gmail.com. Okay. So the energies that came for you all today were Eschel, release, release, and Faith, Joan of Arc. Okay, so, well, release and faith, let go and let God, right? That's what that is, having faith. Releasing, releasing something and having faith that it's going to work out, or having faith that it's going to be healed, or having faith that there'll be something better. Releasing. So, what are you releasing during the next couple of weeks until the end of June? Let's see what you're releasing. How do you say it? Eschel. Release. Okay. Eschel, the jaguar goddess of the ancient Mayan culture, was a goddess of midwifery, fertility, earth, rain, and the sacred sweat baths. Widely honored, her cult extended at one time as far as the islands off of the east coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. So Ixchel is a Mayan goddess. It's time to release an old belief or a bad habit. Imbalances of all kind will fall away. Your pain will soon ease. Time to release an old belief or a bad habit. Okay. Okay. She also holds the water jar for the calendar. So that's like healing, like Aquarius, right? Or temperance, balance, Sagittarius. When she empties it, it symbolizes the flood of rains to renew the earth at the end of the year. She was invoked prior, during, and after childbirth to ensure a fruitful and safe labor. Okay. So there are many drawings and stories of her that exist in archaeological records. Call upon the releasing powers of HL, when you are ready to let something go. Whether you want to rid yourself of excess weight, a bad habit, a disease, or old patterns, Excel is a powerful discharging force. Allow her to help you let go of whatever no longer serves you so that you don't hold grudges or resentments. These things are negative and heavy. Excuse me for 1 second. The Mayan society was certainly a harsh one, and they believed in blood sacrifice. And it's commonly known that slaves for human offerings were also an important part of her dominion. Of course, human sacrifice is not practiced or sanctioned in modern society, and now there are other ways to set your negative energies free. As the old saying goes, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, meaning do not throw out the good with the bad. Okay? So we don't sacrifice human beings anymore, but we sacrifice negative behavior and negative habits. Pop, can you do me a favor? Turn on this light. Thank you. Okay. Her symbols are rain, a jar of water, rain, a jar of water, a jaguar ears, or a sweat bath, S-W-E-A-T bath, sweat bath, not sweet, a sweat bath. So that's like a Turkish bath, something like that. Or, something that you go into the saunas, like that kind of stuff. When you need to purge yourself of something, be it a habit, a feeling, or physical stuff, you can create a jar for Excel to aid you. This jar should be created using a waning moon cycle or a dark moon. For those of you who know how to figure that out, figure it out. And if you be good enough to share that with us, please do. I'll try to look it up too, but I don't know. You'll need a glass jar with a lid, a small jet or obsidian crystal, and paper and pen or some small smooth stones and a permanent marker. Ahead of time, write on strips of paper or on small stones what you wish to release. Place the jet or obsidian into the jar. Okay, small jet or obsidian, crystal. Put it into the jar. I'll step outside and say, Echel, I call your name. Woman of the jaguar, dark as night. I need your help in my own release. Now hold the paper or the stone with the things that you wish to release written upon it. Think about how much this thing has been to you. Think about how much trouble this thing has been to you and how hard it has been to release it. Allow this emotional energy to rise and put this into the rock or paper. So, whatever emotions that brings out in you, even if it's tears, let that go onto that rock, let that go onto that paper, or anger, or curse it, whatever, or lecture it, whatever. Let it rise and then put it into the rock or paper. Then place the rock or paper into the jar, saying, I place this in the jar of eggshell to release. Away, away. Repeat this with each issue that you may have. Say thank you to eggshell when you're done. Put the lid on the jar and leave the jar outside somewhere inconspicuous. Anytime you wish to release something else, you follow those steps again. And when the jar is full or feels like it's full, add water to it and bury it. Say. Very good. That's a nice little thing to know to do. So you're going to need strips of paper or small stones that you are able to write on. Nice. Okay. That was your first energy. So this is about releasing something or someone, some practice, some habit you have. So that could be smoking, that could be drinking, that could be overeating. Whatever bad habits. You know what your bad habits are. Someone's pointed it out to you before. And you know about it. You even pointed it out to yourself. It's up to you now to take steps to release it. Some of you are getting ready to give birth, and so that's a release also. And that also calls for you to have faith. Bad habits, old belief systems. So in other words, being open to other belief systems, trying to understand them, all right, or to go away or do away with any prejudices that you may have, right? Even if you've held them a long time. Okay, it's okay to question something that you always believe. No, that's part of growth. That's part of getting you ready for your ascension. You know? Why not? Release. Some people need to release. Oh my God. If you have a chance and you watch the Leo reading, if any of you all are connected to Leos, if you're Leo also, or you're connected to Leo man, if that resonates with you, maybe this is for you too, because he needs to be released. He needs to be released. But we're going to pray for him. We're praying, faith. We're praying for him anyway, all right? Woo-wee! That's something. That's something. But I thank God for that message because someone needed to hear it. Someone needed that help. I'm sure. I'm sure. So, we're talking about you right now. Faith. Let's see what faith is. Now, I think we pretty much have an idea who Joan of Arc is, right? Yeah. All right. Hold on to your dreams, even through adversity. Develop faith in yourself and in a spiritual power. Trust is important. You must trust your own leadership abilities or improve them. Be not afraid. You were born for this. Wow. The Maid of Orleans, teenage Joan of Arc, remains one of history's greatest women. The sheer amount of primary resources left to us, including eyewitness accounts, court documents, and even letters written by Joan herself, are a testament to the incredible power of this young woman. And I'm saying Joan, but it's written Jean or Jeanne, Jeanne. So it's Jane. It's French. Joan d'Arc, okay? But I'm a lazy American from Brooklyn. So Joan of Arc remains a national heroine of France, a Catholic saint, a symbol against political repression, and an inspiration to women the world over. Oh, yes, absolutely. Part of the magic of Jean, is that she was a country peasant girl born in 1412 into a society that was patriarchal and very hierarchical. So everything was inherited through the patriarchal society. Women, it was class, and then it was males. The daughter of ordinary people, she claimed to have been receiving divine visits from Archangel Michael, Saint Margaret, and Saint Catherine since she was a child. In the midst of the 100 Years' War, two French factions, the Armagnac, I know this word, right? And the Burgundians, okay, so Armagnacs, and the Burgundians, Burgudians, like Burgundy, were fighting for control over the throne. English invaders, backing the Burgundians, took advantage of this chaos and captured many French towns, including Orleans. Jean's vision helped her to lift the siege of Orleans and take the Dauphin, who was the uncrowned King Charles VII, to Reims for his coronation. She managed to get access to Lord Robert de Baudricourt and convinced him to take her to the Dauphin. So the Dauphin is like the crown prince, right? The next person who's in line for the throne. Okay. She famously cut off her long hair and dressed in male page's clothes for the journey so that she could not be conspicuous during the long ride. So she was trying to camouflage herself. She's a girl. She's trying to get to the king. That wasn't going to be allowed. So she dressed in men's clothing for the journey. The Dauphins were sufficiently impressed and insisted that high-ranking theologians and inquisitors examine Joan. He was impressed, so he wanted them to examine her, see if she really was getting these visions. They said there was nothing wrong with her. She was good, she was humble, she was chaste, and she was pious. And so Charles raised an army, and she rode with him to Orleans, where a series of mighty victories encouraged a campaign that quickly put Charles on the throne. Dressed in shining armor, riding astride a battle horse, and crying her battle standard, teenage Joan inspired and rallied everyone in the battlefield. We see her strength and conviction in her communications to the enemy. Her second letter to the English in 1429 stated, "My Lord commands you to go back to your own land, for it's his will, or otherwise I will cause such a disaster for you." Joan was incredibly intelligent and inspiring, but the trial transcripts from when the English captured her and accused her of heresy make for sobering reading. They attacked everything from her visions to her loyalty, even her hairstyle and her clothes. Wow. Her answers were those of an aware and astute young woman. Her faith in herself and her God shone through in the face of a hostile clergy, a barrage of lawmakers, and death itself. While Joan was convicted of heresy, this was only a crime if it was repeated. One of the stipulations of Joan's reform was that she only dressed in feminine clothing. Still imprisoned, she complained that she was a victim of an attempted rape and decided to dress in men's clothing again for her own protection. This was enough to condemn her. And she was executed by burning at the stake simply for dressing in men's clothes. Eyewitness accounts say that she held on to her faith until the end and asked clergymen to hold up a cross so she could see it as it burned. In 1456, a legal retrial in absentia absolved her of her crimes. The Catholic Church made Joan of Arc a saint in 1920. Her statues are all over France, but her most famous rests in the beautiful Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. When Joan of Arc comes riding into your life with her battle standard held high, legend has it, as she rode bravely toward the enemy, she said, "I am not afraid, I am born for this." Her energy can inspire complete faith in yourself and in a higher power to lead you to do your greatest good. When you need the energy to do what you think is a right, even in the face of what others think you should do, or to trust yourself and your own visions for your own future, ask Joan of Arc for help. Joan was single-minded and she kept her focus. And this is an ideal energy to use when you need inspiration to carry on through obstacles. Her courage and her sheer goodness are also wonderful attributes to hold on to, especially when faced with outside pressures that you know are not healthy. Sometimes having a rigid, blind faith does not serve us. While it is important to hold on to our dreams and our intentions and to focus on the outcome, to do this without taking note of what is happening around us can be folly. Joan was eventually put to death for technicality. She was perhaps unaware of the implications of some of her actions. When our actions go against sound advice from other corners, we are well advised to carefully think through what we should do, as opposed to forging ahead without consideration. So I think it's advising that our faith should just not just be based on our faith, it should be based on our own careful consideration. What feels good to you about the way you believe? What feels good to you about the way you've always believed? That's your tradition and you feel comfortable with it? That's where you go. That's where you are, and that's where you'll stay unless you decide something else. But there's nothing wrong with questioning it or questioning yourself. Not do I not believe, but does this fit who I am? See, that's the thing. We let we kind of let these religions. Mm, we pass them down through generations. These traditions and everything, and some of them we embrace happily and proudly, and we should absolutely, absolutely. But there are other things, beliefs, prejudices, traditions, habits, things that we should have walked away from. And maybe part of your journey here for yourself and for your ancestors is to release some of those bad habits, right? Should they be actual, like smoking, drinking, partying too hard, eating too much, not exercising, whatever the bad habit is, uh, hoarding, I don't know, whatever you know the bad habit is that maybe has gone down generationally, drinking, drugs, things like that. That you can release this through your faith by asking for help and believing it. Believing it. Knowing that you were born for greater things, that you were born for this, whatever this is, whatever greatness this is, they're saying for you to release your fears, have faith, know that you are born for this. Whatever this work is, whatever this journey is, whatever you have been blessed or cajoled into doing, as long as it's something that you are comfortable with, you have the tools that you need. So release your fears about your inability to do these things. Turn up your faith. Because releasing and faith kind of go hand in hand, right? Because you pray about it, you meditate about it, or you whatever, and then you release it and just leave it in the hands of God, right? That's what you need to do with some of these things. And so with some people, some situations, some jobs. But since this is a love reading, we're going to talk about people, right? So, release and have faith. So it's not just having faith in God. Not just having faith in your familial family belief system. It's about having faith in yourself. And knowing that you believe what you believe. Even if you don't have to explain it to nobody but yourself. You just have to know that you believe what you believe. And I guess maybe be able to articulate it when you understand it. You don't have to explain it before you're ready to explain it because you are on a journey. But when you get to the place where you feel comfortable being able to express it, then you do. So nobody's saying go downstairs and upset, Father's Day dinner or Memorial Day, barbecue announcing, I'm not, no, unless that's what you're led to do. This is just about searching for yourself. Search the scriptures for yourself. Search the Quran for yourself if you're allowed to. And I don't know. I think so. I have a Quran, but I think different households, maybe different families do it differently. I don't know. Same thing with the Torah. I'm pretty sure that's not something that a woman can look at easily, but maybe it's gotten onto the internet somehow, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've let up on that somewhat, because I think there are women who are rabbis, so at some point they must have let up on that. But there's different communities and different sects, and you know what? So there are churches, Pentecostal churches, of different racial, you know, makeups, that they have separate services for the women, or women sit on one side and the men sit on the other. There's all kinds of different ways people practice whatever it is that they practice. And if you're comfortable with whatever way that you've been raised and your belief system, then good. But it's not a bad thing. It doesn't make you unfaithful or a sinner if you question it, if you find out for yourself exactly what it is that you are standing for. Not what they say, not what your husband says, not what your uncle say, not what your brother says, not what your boyfriend says, not what nobody says, not what your mother says, not what your aunties say, not what your great-grandmother told you. For yourself. Because at the end of the day, you only answer for yourself. I think most disciplines that I've ever come in contact with, and somewhere along the way there's some spiritual confrontation or welcoming or something, and a question may be asked, or your record may be searched, or whatever. Okay, so this goes for everybody, for the majority or the lots of people, for their faith, whatever their base of their faith is. You get a reward for something that you've done, right? You're entering into the kingdom, or you're ascending, or whatever, waiting for resurrection to be caught up. However, at some point there's some reckoning. Reckoning, that's the word, reckoning. There's some reckoning of some sort, right? And I don't think that they're going to have somebody like your defense attorney, like nobody's showing up to plead your case for you, but Jesus maybe. So let's give him something to work with, huh? Know what it is that you're in, and know how you feel about it yourself. And if there's things that you love, and you see that maybe some things might need to be tweaked, you can talk to your, whatever the papacy is in your organization, who knows, bishop, priest, whatever. Maybe write a letter or get a petition or talk to somebody or ask a question. Has this been addressed? When was the last time this was addressed? Do the research, learn about what it is that you believe in. And you could twerk and this and add a little of this, whatever works for you, because this is about your relationship with the divine. I'm sorry. Anyway, Romance Angel Oracles came with 3 cards for you. And they were, okay, this is this. I put them, yes I did. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. But this was in the reverse. So something is still not healed, or you haven't been working on these issues. Are you releasing this thing? You're allowing it to heal on its own. Maybe that's what you're doing. something that can't be healed. So you're going to release it and have faith that it healed. Okay. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. That's one way to do it, right? If you can't get it healed, then you just let it go. Leave it in the hands of God. That's what it's about. And flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Free yourself. Turn the chapter. Extend your energy to others besides whatever situation this is, whomever, whatever this is. Extend your light-hearted energy. Yeah, put your attention to other things. Go out. Get outside. Free yourself. Release it. Have faith. It'll be fine. It'll work out the way it's supposed to work out. But right now, it's not working for you. That's what it is. Whatever it is going in, it's not fixing it. Whatever you're doing is not helping it to fix itself. So, release it. And focus somewhere else. So this is a love relationship. The message could be, go without animosity or any of that. Let it go. Let it go. You might not want to particularly say, "Oh, I wish you the best." You can keep that. Nobody's asking you to be Joan of Arc. Not like that. No, whatever. I mean, I'm not saying ghost the person either. I'm just saying you don't have to. You don't have. I don't know. If you gotta block them, block them. But you could cut off the communication without blocking them. It depends on the relationship and how burdensome it would be for you to get that. Because sometimes what people don't understand, and I know this for myself, and I will fess up for this. When I have blocked a person, when it had to, not the 800 number stupidities and polls and stuff, but I didn't want to see their name come up because it triggered. So understand that too. When people block you, that maybe it's not only because they hate you or they don't want to talk to you no more, none of that. But maybe it just hurts them to see your name pop up in their phone or on their phone or whatever. So try to have a little empathy for yourself. If that's what you need for a while, you can always unblock it. You don't have to call them up and say, "Hey, I unblocked you." Fuck it, whatever. You can block them temporarily. When you feel that you're in a place that you can handle it, unblock it. Maybe when you can unblock it, that's a ascension. That's your higher self. If you feel like you need to block it, then you block it. And when you get to the place that you can unblock it and not care, it's okay if they call. Not because you're trying to get back with them, just because, the hurt is subsided and you're past it. You're so happy that everybody could call. Maybe make that one of your markers. I say, well, that was a good one. Yeah, make that a marker. All right. So, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, we got release 28. 2 and 8 is 10. 10 reduces to 1, so this is about you. Release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. With gratitude and love. You release it. Again, that's not saying you call them up and say that you're thankful, and you don't have to do all that, right away. You don't need to wait till you build up the nerve for that. You can release, start to release, start to release. It may not even notice you blocked them, that self-centered, that you're at this point, because I'm getting that feeling, maybe based on the Leo message. But anyway, yeah, release. 25, spirit guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom that they share with me. Okay, so asking you to please trust the messages that you're getting through your intuition, through this message. But trust yourself first and foremost. Trust yourself and your intuition. Ask your ancestors to make it plain. Stop playing mystery date. If this person is supposed to be gone, then let me get the signals, okay? Let's play, with intuition exercises. Come on and do that. Tell the ancestors that you want to know and you want them to help you. And then trust in the wisdom. But trust in your intuition. And crystal ascension. I am attuned to the universal kingdom and the energy of the crystal king of the I am attuned to the universal kingdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. So you're in tune to what's happening. You're up on the latest electronic equipment or whatever. Spend a lot of time on the phone, on social media. Again, this is 3 and a 7 is a 10. So this reduces to 1. So this is about you. So you are, I think they're saying that you're imbalanced. That's what I'm getting right now. Attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. You'll be receiving messages on the internet. That could be your spirit guides, or that could be the person you're trying to release, trying to contact you. But it's something that's going to come through on the internet. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, this is going on one of those like dating sites. So Flirt and Crystal Ascension. Oh, okay, I got you. Thank you, Aiko. That's what that was. All right. So I guess they're saying you start making, go on those dating sites for Flirt. Oh, okay. Spirit guides are asking you to free yourself. Release family issues. Free yourself. Flirt. Free yourself, spirit guides. Your spirit guides are sending you messages about freeing yourself. How to free yourself. They're asking you to pay attention to these messages that are coming to you. They may be coming in your dreams, but they're asking you to be open. Be open to wherever the messages come from. But they also want you to go out and start, I guess, dating or whatever. looking on social media, flirting with people, making yourself more available. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can get some clarification from the, this one. The Rider-Waite. Let's see what they're talking about. Do I have it turned the right way? Yes. Justice. Could also be dealing with someone that has Libra in their chart. Okay, so justice. All right, someone's not paying attention to, okay, someone's not paying attention to what's being offered to them because they're busy ruminating. Lack of imagination, per se. Yeah, lack of imagination, too. They can only see what's directly in front of them. So I don't think they're refusing the gift. I think they're stubborn and they're not paying attention. And 3 of coins. So this is making plans, working together. Carefully going over plans. Carefully making plans. Next card that came here was Page of Swords. So there's going to be a message. 8 of Wands. Something that's going to happen very quickly. So, justice. Justice. 4, 3. And then the card here at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, and then the Ace of Cups is behind that. And the Chariot is behind that. And 2 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Well, my goodness. No. Really? Wow, nice. Justice, 4 of Cups, 3 of Coins, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Fool, Ace of Cups, Chariot, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. So when the choice is made, they plan to send a message you'll get a quick message to say that the Fool is coming with love. Quickly. Messages of love. Love. Fast, quick, and fiercely. What? Justice? This is justice? So they're planning to make a choice. They want to come with the truth. There's going to be a quick message. That they're ready to start anew, or that they're going away. Could be a message to say that they're going away. But they love you. Lots of love, lots of love. And they're moving forward, moving on. Oh, okay. With a passionate twin flame love. Justice will be served when they make a decision and they plan to tell you the truth very soon. That they plan on moving on or starting all over again in love. In a loving, balanced, balanced, innocent love, or strong love, more strong than innocent, but is honest, humble, and they're hoping that you'll be able to have an equal relationship and some passion. So they're coming towards you with this message that they've made a decision and they plan to tell you the truth. And they're ready to start a new love. They're coming. Okay, so I guess that's good news if that's true. But that's justice, right? Would that be justice for you? Would that be that? Is that justice for you? Is that enough? Is that all? For some of you, that is exactly all you need to hear, right? You're done? Okay, but that's good. That's good news. Absolutely good news, right? Let's see what the mermaids and dolphins have to say about all of this. Did everybody see the wedding last week, Saturday? Okay, okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that dress. Oh my God. If I were to ever. I like that. That was classy. That was classy and well done. Well done. Looked good on her. Looked great on her. Everybody looked great. I liked. Wasn't it nice to wake up on a Saturday morning and not have to hear nothing that's been tweeted overnight? And even if they did, who cared? No one was listening. I think he went on a rant, they said, over the weekend because he didn't get any attention for 4 hours on Saturday morning. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. We still don't really, but nobody wanted to hear it. Oh, new abundance and prosperity. Waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. All right. That's what we want here, right? That's what we're talking about. Waves of prosperity. Okay. Protection and playtime. Yeah, they want you to get out and have some fun. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestations. That's just one card, yeah. Feels so thick. Okay. Playtime. Get out there. You and your family are protected. Abundance, prosperity. Call somebody up. Call up one of your friends. Go hang out. Or go take a walk in the park. Well, not by yourself. I don't know where you live. That was wrong. That's so wrong. Positive energy. See? Surround yourself with positive people and situations to avoid negativity. Ah, Shay, very nice. Okay, that's very helpful. What else? Okay, let's see if we can get numerology. Let's see if we can get some messages from the numerology deck, and that is by Michelle Buchanan. Okay, did I say those Conscious Spirit Oracle deck was by Kim Dwyer, and the Romance Angel cards and the Mermaids and Dolphins deck are by Doreen Virtue. Number here is 3, creativity. And that yellow, that bright yellow, that is Oshun. So creativity and love. Okay, try something new. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Leo. Number 3 again. The gifts that you have been given, the gifts that you've been given by God, start putting them to use. 9, completion. It's done. It's done. It's over. You've completed this thing, this step. You've done it. It's over. This is a message from your ancestors telling you. It's over. This card indicates a time of necessary endings and completion in preparation for new beginnings. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to let go of the old way to make way for the new. This may require a particular mindset or behavior, a friendship, a job, a residence, or a relationship that you've outgrown. Or it could indicate the completion of a karmic lesson. Da, 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 da. A contractual obligation or a period of study. Okay, it's almost June, so some of you all are graduating. Ashe, amen. Congratulations. Some of you have children who are graduating. Ashe, amen. Congratulations. Be proud of yourselves. If you're graduating, be proud of your children if they're graduating. Or moving up from the lower grades to the middle school, all of those. Those are all important milestones. Really is. Either way, this card serves as confirmation that you must move forward with confidence and courage towards bigger and better things. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are being divinely accompanied and guided. This card serves as a confirmation that you are definitely on the right path, so surrender yourself to the changes that are occurring. You'll be led to where you need to be. Spend quiet time alone to connect with your inner guidance, for in the silence, you will be given the next logical step to take. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to harmonize with and adjust to the natural rhythm and cycles of your life that are leading you towards a time of endings and completion. So let go of what no longer serves you. Spread your wings and trust in the divine to show you the way. The affirmation is, it is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me. Shay. Right? Because you were built for this. You were born for this. You're ready. You're moving. Moving on up, right? Shay. Excellent. Congratulations, ladies. So, let's take a look at what the Goddess Guidance cards want to add to this conversation, and these are also by Doreen Virtue. Kim Dwyer was the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Did I finish saying that? Irene, peace. Peace. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. No need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Oh my. Even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that a higher plan is in action. This all-loving power is carrying and supporting you completely. Relax into the arms of the divine. Breathe away all cares, concerns, and worries. Put your focus into enjoying and appreciating each blessing. Your gratitude helps make you attract even more blessings into your life. Relax into the arms of divine love. Relax into the arms of divine love. Give your cares and worries to heaven. Release. Pray. Meditate. Engage in peace-enhancing activities such as yoga, sea salt baths, massage, naps, music, playfulness, and the like. So go out dancing, go out playing, partying. You're going to maybe have a barbecue this weekend, or you'll be invited to a barbecue. Go. Irene is a Greek goddess whose sisters include the goddess of lawfulness and justice. Come on, you guys. Didn't justice come out with, right here? Ashe. Justice, peace, and justice, and lawfulness. Irene brings peace to all who call upon her. The Romans refer to her as Pax, P-A-X, which means peace. Irene helps us replace worry with faith. She also reminds us to retain our childlike awe and enthusiasm for life. Again, flirting, playfulness, faith, justice, peace, have faith. Justice and peace are coming. Just got to have faith. All right, so thank you, Egun, for those beautiful messages. So we've got everybody. Everybody has something to say, right? Okay, so last card that we're going to pull for you today, because you all have just been so patient. I'm going to get cards from the new deck that I've been using all throughout. Let me do that first. Let's get a card, and then I'll do the other thing. This is from the the Whispers of Love guidebook by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. Okay, so these are oracles. Let's see if there's any other messages for Leo females, part of their love bite. And thank you guys, oh my God, for all of the views last month. Oh my Lord, and over 2,500 subscribers. Oh man, just thank everybody. Oh. Number 16, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. You are always loved. You are love. Love is all around you. Number 16. So 1 and 6 is 7. You were created in love, weren't you? 7 is creation. At some point, we are created in love. Generationally, all the way down. Somewhere along the line, love had something to do with how you got here. Look around you and recognize that love is showing itself to you all the time and everywhere. It may be a smile on a stranger's face or a simple act of kindness. It may be a warm sun in the blue sky. Life is wonderful. How lucky you are to be so loved. I say. Very nice. Very nice. So, Leo, I want to thank you guys so much for being so patient and allowing me to share these messages with you. And I'm going to just get one more message from the Journey of Love deck, just because you all have waited so long. And I'm sorry if this is too long. You know how to hit pause. If you can't hit pause, then settle down with it when it's more convenient for you to watch it, or watch it in pieces. But I appreciate all of the views and all of the shares and all of the likes and all of the subscriptions. Please keep doing that. And if any of you know any Leo males that may be having a bit of a challenge, some friends, brothers, whatever, you can send them the special message from Leo males. I'd appreciate it. Divine would appreciate it. So let's see if we have any messages for female Leos. Number 8, a yin-yang lover. See? Well, 8 is infinity. So you know what? If he don't get it right this time, we'll see him again next time. Right? Isn't that what Erica Badu said? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. We'll be butterflies. Sometimes they're not going to hold it against you because you're still doing your work. But I guess that guarantees another trip. Okay. Jokes. This is a message to you, no matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress. And what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get it. The moment when to fill my heart again is measured not in time or sweet remorse, nor tears that wash away unbridled pain, or morning's light which sings its soft retort. Such love has slept through storm and winters long. No call could break the stillness embrace, or a hastened change before the season's song unfurls its melody and words so chaste. Empowered thus, I found myself compelled to cast aside emotions dormant still. My feelings spoke from depths, the answer welled. No need or past, the emptiness to fill. At one our touch has opened hearts anew, of patience born there, waits a love so true. Of patience born there, waits a love so true. So a patience born in love, patience, faith, releasing. Peace. Okay, ladies, we'll be talking soon. Thank you so much. And have a great weekend. Bye.